we're doing something new this year. Here's your course catalog assembly. At the end of this week, you're going to get your course catalogs. Inside your course catalogs, you have your planning sheets. I would really love for you to sit down with your parents and talk about the courses that you're going to take next year. There's a different sheet for every class. Your teachers are going to explain the different electives and different options that you have for next year. Play this video as many times as you want. Come see us with any questions. And please remember that Mrs. Grody and I are in the cafeteria every day if you need anything. All right, first up, the Fine Arts Department.
Hi, I'm Mr. Tucker. I teach all of our instrumental music classes here at Alter High School, so I wanted to tell you a little bit about our band classes. Those are our brass class, percussion class, and woodwind classes. Those are tied in with our marching band and our concert band. We also have our visual ensemble classes, and those are our color guard classes, also tied in with the marching band, but they have their own ensemble in the spring as well. We have some choral classes, that's Vocal Techniques 1, and then we also have our advanced chorus and a cappella. We also have a liturgical ensemble, which is for any instrumentalist, so whatever you play, or if you want to sing in the liturgical ensemble, we have a class for that as well. We have 3 additional classes. Those are music appreciation and history, jazz rock improv, and music technology. And there's a music technology 1 and 2. So we hope you find something interesting in the fine arts and in our music department. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Mrs. Sears, and I teach theater here. We are so blessed at Alter to have so many fine arts classes, and theater is just one of them. So if you're looking for, a creative break in your day, or trying to step out of your shell and do something new, or gain confidence, or just learn more about theater classes are for you. So we start with Theater 101, which is our building block class, and then from there you can go the acting route, or you can go musical theater. And there's just a lot of opportunities. We also have Castle Players, which is our extracurricular activity that we do. I really encourage you to talk to somebody that has taken the class or has been in a production with the Castle Players. Gives you just a different perspective than me just telling you how awesome it is, because it is. So talk to your classmates, and as always, email me if you have any questions or concerns at all. I hope to see you in class.
Hello, I am Mrs. Piskarich, and I teach arts classes here at Alter. We offer a variety of art classes from Art 1 through Art 4 and Portfolio. All of these really build on each other, so you need Art 1 to take Art 2, and you need Art 2 to take Art 3, and so on and so forth. But Portfolio is really designed to help build your college entrance exam portfolio. Usually you can get scholarships with those, or some colleges require them for certain departments. And so it really caters to your strengths and works on building those weaknesses. We also have ceramics 1 through 3, which again builds on each other, and digital photography, art history, and then new last year we integrated some design classes. So we have architecture design, which entails interior and exterior design, and then we also have fashion and product design. These 2 design classes are really upper level advanced design classes, and their prerequisites are that you take 3 art classes prior to. So if you're thinking about anything in the field of design, graphic design, communications design, architecture, interior, exterior, fashion, any of those realms, these classes would be perfect for that. But you need to start thinking about it now and getting in those building blocks of Art 1, Art 2, and Art 3. They're challenging classes, but they're a lot of fun, and if you have those prereqs, you're going to do great. You can email me or come find me if you have any questions. If you are kind of on the fence about something, we can chat about that too. Whatever you need, I'm here. I'm also going to talk about Mrs. Weisskop's dance classes. So she offers ballet, jazz, tap, and contemporary and lyrical, and then also a tap and jazz combo class. There's no experience necessary, so there's entry levels for all of those different varieties of dance. And all she wants to really note is that you just need to enjoy being active, because every day in that class you're up and you're moving a lot. So if you have questions about any of our dance classes, you can email Mrs. Weisskop or go find her in the dance studio as well. Okay.
Hi, I'm Mr. Schuster. I'm going to talk a little bit about your social studies options. Sophomores, next year's sophomores, class of 2024, you'll be taking government. You have 3 options for government. There is college prep government with no prerequisites. There is honors government. The prerequisite for that is that you're already enrolled in the Honors World Studies course freshman year with Mr. Domsites, or that you got an A grade in World Studies class with Mr. Domsites. The other option for your sophomore year is to take AP Government. The prerequisite for that is that you got an A grade in Mr. Domsites' Honors World Studies class. So those are 3 options for sophomore year. Juniors have the option to take U.S. History, Honors U.S. History, or AP U.S. History. This is for the class, again, class of 2023, so next year's juniors. Same rules apply. If you want to move up to that next level, you need to get an A in your current class. So an A in Honors Government means you can stay in Honors U.S. History or take AP U.S. History, and so on and so forth all the way down. For your senior year, this is the class of 2023, next year's seniors, you guys have several options available. One, you don't have to take any social studies at all, but why would you want to do that anyway? The options available to you are, for one, is AP Psychology with Mr. Rich. It's a great class, a lot of people enjoy. You do need a 3.2, a prerequisite is a 3.2 cumulative GPA in order to take AP Psychology. And there's several other elective courses you can take as well, semester elective courses, including economics and U.S. Society and Culture, which is, I know a lot of people call it movie class, but we do more than watch movies. It's fun and good, and I teach it, so you know it's sweet. Anyway, those are your options for next year in social studies. Make sure that you get together with your current social studies teacher to sign off on your card for next week, like Mrs. Lambert spoke about earlier. And certainly feel free to reach out to me or email me. I'm in room 303 with any questions about your courses next year. Thanks a lot.
Well, hello, hola, and bonjour. I am from Morris, and I'm representing the World Language Department. I wanted to let you know that we not only offer the languages of French, Spanish, and German at the levels 1 through 3, we also offer 4 and 5 at an honors level, so you would get an additional grade boost for those. We also would like to encourage you to take a language at Alter. It's a wonderful experience. And while you're at Alter, we encourage you to keep taking the same language as long as you can. We found that universities and colleges really like to see you have one particular language for a longer duration than one or 2 years. To receive an honors diploma, you would need 3 complete years of one language, or you would need 2 years of one language, for example, 2 years of Spanish and then 2 years of French. And as long as you have the grade point, that will qualify you for the honors diploma. Why take a language? Well, first of all, it's wonderful to learn about a different culture. It gives us, it fosters an understanding and respect for other people. And additionally, it can provide you with opportunities with jobs in technology, business, medicine, and the list goes on. So if you do have any questions, please see Senora Morris or Senorita Huffman for Spanish, Madame Huffman for French, and see me for German. Auf Wiedersehen, ciao, and au revoir. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Ms. Held, and I'm the head of the science department, so I'm going to talk to the future sophomores, so sophomores next year, about your possibilities for science. You have a limited choices, so you're either going to take honors chemistry, our college prep chemistry, which is called Chemistry B, or physical science. These classes are based on both your current science grade and your math grade level and grade. So you'll have to talk to either Mr. Reader or Mrs. Butler about what level is best for you. If you are taking either honors chemistry or chemistry B, you have a built-in study hall. So there's no need to schedule an extra study hall because it's built in due to the labs that we do in that class. If you are taking physical science, there is no built-in study hall. So if you want a study hall, you are going to have to schedule a study hall in your schedule. For those that are going to be juniors and or seniors next year, the field is wide open. It depends really on what your interest is. If you liked your freshman year better, which was biology, that's life science. Life sciences are typically more vocabulary based and dissection based as far as labs go. Your choices are AP Bio, Honors Anatomy and Physiology, Applied Anatomy and Physiology, Invertebrate Zoology, Vertebrate Zoology, and Genetics and Biotechnology. If math is more your thing, then you might want to look at the physical science part of the book. The physical sciences, again, are more math-based and more project-based as far as labs go. So your choices in the physical sciences are AP Chemistry, AP Physics, Honors Physics, Regular Physics, Principles of Engineering, Earth Science 1, Computer Science, Astronomy, and then a class that we're going to re-enter this year is Digital Electronics, and Mrs. Pop is going to talk about that next. So if you have any questions, make sure you talk to your current science teachers, or you can come by my room, which is 108, or email me for any questions you may have.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Pop. First I'm going to talk about digital electronics. Digital electronics is a hands-on circuitry class. So it is breadboarding and building circuits. First we'll start with like a multi-sim, which is on a computer, and then we'll try to breadboard it and get it to work in real life. This is only for seniors, so it is a senior class, and it is based on your math grade and your chemistry grade. So you'll see the requirements in the handbook, but there is a prerequisite. But we didn't have it this year, but it is a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to build the circuits. It's a lot of project-based class. Now I'm gonna talk about Chef. Change the subject real quick. Chef is for juniors and seniors. Chef 1 is a semester, and it starts with the easy stuff like omelets and crepes, and we build our way up so everyone can make their own apple pie. It is hands-on. We are doing stuff in the class. We are cooking a lot. You have to clean, and there's one big project. It's a family meal project that you will have to complete with Chef 1. Now, Chef 2 is juniors and seniors also, but mostly seniors take it. Second semester, always. It is a lot more cooking. We make harder stuff. It builds on what you learned with Chef 1. So we'll make homemade ravioli. Today we made butter. It's a lot more cooking, and there's not a project in it, so that makes everyone happy. But they learned how to cook harder things in Chef 1 or Chef 2. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Kathy Regal, and I'm here to first talk to you about your math courses for next year. Basically, you need to speak with your current math teacher, and they'll be discussing those options with you individually in class and as a class to decide what you do for your math class next year. The other thing I'd like to speak to you about is Yearbook. In the Yearbook class, the students are responsible for creating the entire yearbook. They take the pictures, choose the theme, design the pages, type all the text, basically create all 256 pages during that class. During the class, you'll use an online design tool and learn how to use that. We'll also use Photoshop for editing pictures and creating artwork. Two of the major requirements you need to consider outside of class would be selling 4 to 6 business ads to local businesses. We do start with a database, so you have a place to start, but sometimes you have to find 1 or 2 on your own also. You'll also spend time outside of class taking pictures at school activities, such as dances, plays, and the many athletic activities that we have at school. It is a year-long class, so you have to have that room in your schedule. You also can take it for more than 1 school year. So a lot of people want to take it their senior year, but if you have a year-long space available in your sophomore or junior year, you could take it for 1, 2, or 3 years. Students that take it for more than 1 year do become leaders in the class and editors. I am looking for students that are responsible and dedicated and can meet a deadline and are willing to put in the time and effort to make the yearbook incredible for the whole school. Earlier this week, I have emailed you an application for the yearbook. If you want to be in the yearbook class, please fill out that application and email it to me or return it to the main office. There will also be hard copies available in the office for you to pick up. The application will be due Monday, the 22nd by 3 p.m. Thank you.
Good afternoon, I'm Mrs. Portman. I'm here to talk to you about the business department. In the business department, we have a plethora of classes available to you, but they're for juniors and seniors only. Some of the offerings that we have Accounting 1. It's for any student that thinks they want to be involved in business. If you know for sure you want to go the accounting route, you definitely want to take it. The prerequisite for it is a GPA minimum of a 2.0. Accounting 2, you have to take Accounting 1 in order to be able to take Accounting 2. We have entrepreneurship. There is no prereq for that. If you think someday you want to own your own business, or if you already do own your own business, that's a class for you. If you want to just get a basic flavor of some business classes, you can take business law or marketing. If you like projects, multimedia would be the one for you. It is all project based. We teach you about all different kinds of software available and how to do the research to learn even more about it so that you can be experienced with that as you move forward. And finally, if you're not going the business route, but you someday don't want to live at home, then I suggest personal finance. In personal finance, we'll teach you everything you need to know to become independent citizens. How to rent an apartment, how to budget, how to buy a car, insurance, investing, etc. All of our classes are 1 semester long. Accounting 1, entrepreneurship, business law, and multimedia are first semester classes. Accounting 2, marketing are second semester classes, and personal finance is both semesters. And finally, if you have any questions, there's 3 of us you can ask. Mrs. Talarchik in 208, Mrs. Canfield in 210, and myself, Mrs. Portman, in 212. We look forward to serving you in the business department.
Hi everyone, I'm Miss Folk. I'm one of the guidance counselors here at school. As you know, I have all the students in the building M through Z, and then Mrs. Brown upstairs has all the students A through L. And I just wanted to come alongside all of the department chairs and talk to you a little bit about the overall scheduling process and answer some questions that you might have. First of all, on the sheet that you will be given, you will have a list of first semester choices and second semester choices. So remember at Alter, even full year classes are broken up into 2 semesters. So every class has a final grade at the end of each semester. And you're gonna go through and you're gonna list your preferences for what you wanna take in first semester and what you wanna take in second semester. But our lovely scheduler, Sister Dennis, would like to remind you that just because you place a class in your preferred semester does not automatically mean that that's when you are going to take the class. Hopefully that will be the case, but as we gather everybody's schedule requests, we see what we can offer and when, and that kind of determines when you take certain classes in what semester. So I just wanted to make sure you understood that. About graduation requirements, most of the upperclassmen know this already, but I just wanted to make sure that you understood. In order to graduate from Alter, you have to have 24 credits, which is fine because our average graduating senior usually has around 30. So everybody's good to go, but 24 is the minimum. And within that, I just want to make sure that you are looking at the beginning of your course description book and understanding all of the classes that you need to be taking in order to graduate. That has to include speech, it has to include fine arts, it has to include health, and those various electives. It also requires a gym class. 2 gym classes to be specific. Each gym class is worth 0.25 credits, or you may turn in PE exemption forms. And so that form can be picked up in the guidance office at any time. What that means is you have participated in sports here at Alter. You get 1 form per season of a sport that you've completed. Once the season is over, you'll come to guidance and you'll pick up a form. You'll hand this to your coach and get a signature, and then you'll turn it back into us, and we will put that on your transcript. Once 2 seasons are completed, then you will have your gym credit and you no longer have to take classes in school here. So if you have any questions, let me know, but come to guidance to pick up these forms. You only have 6 weeks from the end of your season in order to turn this in for credit. So we want to make sure that you're doing that as soon as possible. But you have to have the completed season before you can get a signature from a coach. The other things that I want to mention quick are study halls. Since we have 8 periods a day, you are eligible to take a study hall anytime you prefer. Just make sure that you're only taking one. But a study hall is a good option and so that you can get some work done prior to the end of the day. The other thing I wanted to mention is an honors diploma. So it's your responsibility to make sure that if you would like to pursue an honors diploma, that you are signing up for the courses that you need each year in order to be eligible for that honors diploma. That is also listed in the beginning of your course description book. You can also Google the state of Ohio. Those are the people that actually decide what requirements you need to meet in order to get that honors diploma, and you can find that in the book. You have to get 7 out of the 8 in order to receive an honors diploma. That can include classes that you take, your GPA, your ACT score, and various things. So if you have questions about it, please come find us. The last 2 forms I want to go over is if you are placed in a class by your teacher and you and your parents discuss that you would like to override that and you need to get a class change for a higher level, your teacher will require that you sign a memo of understanding, and that just has some rules and regulations about what happens when you're not granted permission to take a class that you'd like to take. So your first job is to come to guidance and talk to us about it, and then we'll give you this form that requires your signature and a parent signature. The last question you might have is, what if I sign up for a class and then I decide that I no longer want to take it? Between scheduling season and the end of the school year, all you need to do is come to guidance and get an orange schedule change form, have your parents sign it, and hand it into guidance. But please remember that after the school year ends, after this current school year, there will be a schedule change fee that is charged for every schedule change that you make. So we want to make it very clear. After graduation and exam week of this year, we start charging schedule change fees. So after all of the things that I've said, the big takeaway is if you have questions or concerns, please come meet with myself and Mrs. Brown. Our favorite part of our job is meeting with kids. We love to answer questions whether small or big, and we're happy to help you plan out your schedule for next year. Just let us know that you'd like to. Parents, we're available for you too. Just let us know what you need and we're happy to help. Thanks so much.
Well, that was a lot of information, but I hope the video has been helpful. I think one of the great things that comes out of a burden sometimes are innovative way to try things. I hope this video is a useful resource, and as it becomes live at the end of this week, students will receive the course catalog. Sometime next week, they will get their actual course selection sheets. Their teachers will go over their recommendations for them, and then they will choose electives. As I said, Mrs. Groney and I are in the cafeteria every day during every lunch, and always happy to answer scheduling questions. Your guidance counselors are always available to you as well. Feel free to send an email and schedule a time or drop by. I also want you to know that at the end of next week, we will collect those sheets to get ready for the online scheduling process. It's important that you are a registered student for next year so that you can complete this in a timely fashion. Finally, parents, this one's for you. We will not have a dedicated evening for upper class scheduling questions. Instead, I ask you to reach out to the individual teacher or department chair about questions. They will set up a Zoom meeting with you or a phone call to discuss. We want to make sure that we're keeping you safe as we get our vaccinations and keep everyone in the building free of visitors if at all possible. If you'd like to come in and meet with a teacher, please set that up one-on-one as well. You know I'm always available. I answer lots of emails, but I'm always thrilled to hear from you. I understand that you have lots of options for Catholic education. We happen to think that Alter is the best option, and we know you do too. Please don't hesitate to reach out to me or to anyone on staff. Thank you for watching this video to the end, and as always, go Knights.